Hi everyone, Leumeria Kumara here. How's everybody doing through these times of great uncertainty? You know, everybody's on spiritual quarantine, in spiritual quarantine, practicing social distancing, and there's a lot of uncertainty. Everybody's wondering, where do we go from here? What's it going to be like when we get on the other side of this? And when are we going to get on the other side of this? You know, will we be financially stable? Will we still have our systems in place? What's going to happen to us? Will the economic stimulus be enough to help everybody? Or is it just a little Band-Aid on a big, big issue, a big event? So, you know, we've got a lot of questions, and a lot of people are experiencing fear with all of the uncertainty going on. People are wondering what's going to happen financially, as I said. And what I want you all to remember is that all of this is an effect. This is the world of effect. The physical world is the world of effect. This is a creation of our collective consciousness. So if you're wondering what's going to happen to you financially, are you looking to your job as your source of income? Are you looking to the grocery stores as your source of food? Because it's not. And this is one of the great lessons that I think humanity, especially here in the United States, but in the entire Western world, I think, is facing this challenge of stepping out of the illusion that we've been living for so long and stepping into the truth of our lives, right? Our prosperity comes from source. It flows through our jobs, through our employers, into our bank accounts, but it's not our source. There's only one source of prosperity. There's only one source of food. It's not the grocery stores. Grocery stores is not our source of food. It's just the channel. And it goes for everything else. This is the world of effect. So if you're looking in the outer world for the solutions to the questions, to the problems that you have, or the solutions to the problems that you're experiencing, if any of us are doing that, we're going to have a hard time finding answers. We're actually not going to find answers in the outside world, because the outer world is the effect. It's the effect of our collective consciousness. It's the world that we all collectively created. So it doesn't have the solutions. It only is the mirror reflection of what we've all created with our thoughts and our belief systems. It is showing us what we put into creation. And if we don't like what we see, then it's showing us what we need to change within ourselves, each and every one of us. So it's really a grand opportunity for us all to change the way we think and the way we perceive life. You know, who is the one creating? If I participated in this creation, then who am I? And these are the kind of questions that it's time to start delving into as we are in this spiritual quarantine, where we have an opportunity, a grand opportunity to sit with ourselves and go in and find the solution to what we're facing. So I think this is a grand awakening. I think this is a new birthing of something new. We're never going to be able to go back, folks. There's no going back. There never is going back. You know, the sun is moving through the galaxy with the entire solar system in tow, with us included. forward motion. It doesn't stop and go back the way it came. Oh, I forgot. I should have went that route. No. No. The entire galaxy is in motion. And it doesn't stop and retrograde. It looks like it, but it never does. It never ever does. There's always forward motion. So we have to face our fears. It's time to face ourselves. It's time to look in the mirror and find out how we are contributing to what is going on this planet that needs to be healed, and heal it in ourselves so that we can change what we see showing up in our outer world. So in light of all of this, I'm having a happy hour tomorrow. Happy hour with all the Zoom information is listed below. Eastern Standard Time, 5 o'clock. This is a platform for us all to come together as a community. We can come together with our questions, with our concerns, with an open mind to receive some insights and tools for living in turbulent times. How do we navigate these waters? This is what we're going to be talking about. And we all need tools to be able to cut through the density of our minds, really, so that we don't keep creating the same stuff over and over again. We're moving into Age of Aquarius. All of that old dense control kind of behaviors that we've all been participating in is Piscean age, and it's coming to a close really rapidly. It's like everything that's Piscean age control systems are starting to crack. And we're unsettled by that because we don't know what's next. We don't know where we go from here. But the solution and the road ahead is with each and every one of us. It's not with our leaders. It's not with the government. Governments are based on Piscean age systems. The new age is about I know, I am. And that's each and every one of us waking up to who we are and collectively creating a new kind of system, new systems, new governments, new economic systems that work for all. So if you're on board and you want to celebrate life and you want to express whatever you need to express, this is a community, a platform for us all to be able to share, to help each other move out of fear and move into our power through this time period. So 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to seeing you, and I hope that you all have a super magical day. Take some time today, sit with yourself, sit in this divine, magnificent energy. We just moved through a new moon, so this is the beginning of a new cycle for all of us. This is the first day of spring, first day of Aries. Aries represents the I am consciousness, the self, as the self moves into the higher self. This is a very profound time. This is not all happening for nothing, and this is not haphazard. There's a divine flow in all of this. So if you want to know what that is, let's meet up for happy hour tomorrow and let's talk about it. Okay, so I'm wishing you all peace, love, health, and happiness, an inner state of happiness that is unshakable. Let's tap into that because we have it. We don't have to go anywhere to get it. We have it within us. So peace and love. I'll see you all tomorrow at happy hour with Leumeria Kumara. Ciao.